What's up, guys? So this is going to be just a quick video about me explaining that you don't necessarily need like expensive or good gear to take astrophotography pictures. Now, I'm not an expert astrophotographer. I'm I'd say like intermediate at it, but I just wanted to put this video out there for you new guys who are like, my camera's too cheap, or I have a crappy lens, or I don't have a good tripod, that sort of thing. As just a bit of inspiration, so to speak. So let's get right into it. So this last week, we got the chance to see the Northern Lights across most of the upper continental US, and I had never seen the Northern Lights before, being from Wisconsin, so it was a hype-tastic moment to say the least. So, I'm getting all excited. I'm like, I'm gonna go photograph these. I'm gonna stand on the beach at midnight. It's gonna be awesome. But then I realized that I didn't have any appropriate lenses for my A7 III. I have pretty much a huge collection of 50 millimeters. I don't know why, but I have like 5 of them for some reason. And the only wide angle lens I have is the classic 70-16-50. This lens that everybody seems to hate. Everybody seems to say this thing is a piece of junk. But it's the only thing I have that's wide angle. So I popped it on my A7 III here and brought it down to the beach of Lake Michigan to try to capture the Northern Lights. So yeah, I'll be flashing some of the pictures I took on the screen up here. I took these kind of in southeastern Wisconsin, just like on a beach out in the middle of nowhere. A lot of people out there, of course, watching the Northern Lights, but it wasn't too bad. A little bit of light pollution, but nothing too crazy. Now, I used, like I said, the Sony 16-50 millimeter, which you can buy for like $90 on eBay nowadays. And then I used my A7 III. Now I know some of you are going to say like, oh, he's using an expensive camera. Yeah, I am, that's fair. But keep in mind, I was shooting at f3.5 because of this crappy lens, and most of my shots were, I'd say, under 800 ISO. So you don't necessarily need like a huge, expensive, fancy camera to get decent astrophotography shots. Notice I didn't say amazing astro, but decent astrophotography shots. And then besides that, I just use a pretty cheap tripod. I bought this on Amazon like 5 years ago for I think $60 or something. I'll link it down below, but it's just a cheap Chinese off-brand, but I don't know, it's done the job, man. You don't need crazy expensive gear. You don't need a $600 Manfrotto tripod or anything like that. It helps, but it's not necessary. But yeah, that pretty much sums up the video. For you new people out there, new photographers, like, gear does matter a little bit, especially when shooting astrophotography, but you just got to get out there with what you got and do your best. Like this picture I have on the screen right now, for example, I took this a couple of years ago. I was in Yellowstone when the comet Neowise, I think, was coming through the sky, and I had my cheap like $10 travel tripod, my Sony a6000, and a $10 vintage lens that I bought on Facebook Marketplace, and I managed to capture the comet coming through. So at the end of the day, you just got to get out there and do your best with what you got. And of course, fancy gear will get you slightly better images, but a lot of it does come down to technique. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments, do you agree? Do you disagree? Share your experiences. Yeah. Thank you so much and have a great day.